Good evening, viewers. Good afternoon or good morning, wherever you are watching from. Thanks very much for joining us. Luna, thank you for that sub 52 months. That's a record. You must absolutely be the #1 fan. Thank you so much. Appreciate you sound checking us, and Brew making sure we look good. Thank you, mods. You're much appreciated. Miss you guys. Every game is better with you in it. So yes, hello Twitch. Good evening. I'm Alex Oliver, and these are my friends. Tonight we are playing Star Wars RPG. This is called Outer Rim Mysteries by Mr. Brian C. And you can see some familiar faces on screen. We've got the other Brian, Lag Monster, below me, and Mr. Dave the Grey from the Hairy Game Lords below. You find his channel down at the bottom of my YouTube if you want to check out his board games content. Yeah, we are playing Star Wars RPG tonight. I cannot wait. I'm very excited. This is my second foray into the system. Dave as well. This is our second foray into this Fantasy Flight Games. I'm really looking forward to it. We're on Foundry tonight. I love Foundry. Everything is just, yeah, falling into place nicely. How's my music levels actually? Can you all hear the music?
But I don't have the Twitch up.
Well, that was the thing I was going to ask you, Brian. You don't have music in your Foundry, do you? I'll play my music. Or
I do, but I haven't set it up.
you haven't set it up, so I'll put mine on. Yep,
Yeah.
all good on stream. Okay, so without any further ado, let's ado further. Mr. Brian C, take it away.
Okay. Well, welcome everybody. Welcome to the Star Wars game of the channel. And yes, this one's called Outer Rim Mysteries. This happens during the period of the Old Republic. So we're going back to about 3600 BBY, if anybody understands how the calendar works. But that's 3600 years before the Battle of Yavin, or for easier reference for people, Episode 4.
Okay, and in terms
A
of
New Hope.
the encroaching darkness, how many years before that?
Oh, that's probably at least another. I'd have to say another 25 years.
Okay.
Rough. Somewhere in there. I'll have to check with Max the exact time the encroaching darkness happens.
Cool.
Yes, this is definitely going way back fast. Oh, I not get the map set, the galaxy map set up, but anyway. So if anybody's ever played Star Wars: The Old Republic MMO online, this is the setting we're in. This is the time of basically the Republic and the Sith Empire, the two major factions. The other major faction would actually be the Hutt Cartel, which at this time frame they are very large. Let's see, we're approximately going to be 2 years after the Battle of Coruscant. So that's when Coruscant was attacked, the Jedi Temple was sacked, and basically burned. And yes, it's a period of peace, but it's not a restful peace. There's always something going on. There's clandestine fighting happening all over the galaxy between the Sith and the Republic. But our main focus is going to be the Outer Rim, which at this point, to no one. It is a very lawless area. It's out of basically anyone's jurisdiction at the moment. Well, except for maybe the Hutts. They like to claim places like that. That's them. Let's bring you guys over to this map.
Ooh.
This is your actual ship. I'm going to take pause off to see it better. This is an excess stock light freighter. This is the precursor to the old to the entire YT series. This is your guy's ship.
Do we have a name for the ship?
No, there is no name for the ship, so I'm going to let you guys name it.
Okay.
Or if people in Twitch want to...
There's an idea as well, yeah, if
call
anybody's got any suggestions for the name of a ship as the episode unfolds, let us know in the chat, folks.
Yeah. Always welcome for that, for people to do.
Yeah, let's get the crowd participation going. So viewers on Twitch, if you want to suggest a name for the ship, go ahead and we'll read them.
Yeah. So as you can see, there is a basic layout to the YT series, which is the big, more round ship. But this one has more blunt ends to it. So this is what you guys get to start with. It's a decent sized ship. Decent armaments. I will have the things statted out for everybody. Hopefully by next session. Properly. But yeah, this is it here. And let's do a little bit of... Let's get you guys used to the sheets here.
Okay.
So, if you want to open up your character sheet.
I love Foundry. I love Foundry. I love Foundry. I love Foundry. Look at that, it's a thing of beauty. Oh, it's see-through. Oh my days, that is a thing of beauty. Yeah. Look at that character sheet.
So there is a lot of stuff on here. So of course it's very top but middle. There's pop out. So if you have a second monitor, you can pop character sheet out.
Yep.
Move it over to the second monitor.
Yeah, I'm showing it for the audience.
Okay. So, how do you roll skills off of this? You hover over the little dice icons, click on it, and it will bring up a rolling.
The dice icons?
Yeah, so like your little green and yellow dice beside your skill.
You just click on it.
Ah,
yeah, got you.
Brings up a dialogue box.
It does indeed.
Okay. It automatically defaults to a regular
two purple.
So 2 purple.
Oh, yeah, already defaults to 2 purple difficulty. Look at that. Foundry, I love you. I'm gonna roll a dice. Just because. Right, so what do I click the actual right here? Let's roll a wee dice. Look at them go. That's a thing of beauty. I love you, Foundry.
Yeah.
Sorry,
of course.
Go ahead.
That's okay. You know, I get excited about Foundry too.
Me too. Oh man.
As you can see, it'll show you if you succeed or not, how many successes, advantages. Tells you the whole thing. There will be times when it will pop up. And just gonna... Will it? No. Sometimes there will be a little dialogue box pops up on that, and it will show you what you can spend all your advantage.
Yeah, it came up for me. It says you can improve it, the roll and stuff. Yeah, it did come up.
Yeah. Okay, good. So that's the general overall list. It even shows your triumphs and despairs in there. That's the general list. It's great for just about anything. You have your wounds, strain, soak, and your defense if you have it. As far as I remember, that's all automatically taken place. Get into that combat. Second tab down on your right side there is equipment. If you want to roll, say, your weapon, you want to click on the little picture. Same dialogue pops up.
Wow. Oh, I missed.
And then you see, well, of course, the little guy missed.
Get used to it.
Yeah. And of course, if you do hit, then it does calculate a damage for you. And it tells you what your crit ratings are.
Cool.
So, all.
The wee tab for stim packs there as well.
Yep.
Nice. I like this sheet already.
You can. There's actually on the equipment, there is a stim pack tracker for how many times you've used it. Technically, you can only use stim packs up to 5 times.
Oh, so if you've got a stim pack, that's accounting for its uses?
Yes.
Okay, nice.
Once you've used the stim pack the 5th time, you can't use them anymore, and they degrade. So the first time you use it gives you 5 points, second time gives you 4.
Oh, okay.
Third time gives you 3. They degrade down. Unless you're a medic. They get talents that actually supersedes that a bit.
Medic, that sounds
They're
a bit
higher tier
righteous.
stuff.
Have you looked at the classes we are tonight? A thief, a soldier, and a spy.
I'm a combat medic.
You're a combat medic. Ah, right, okay,
Yes.
nice.
That comes through the soldier.
It's the special
career.
Yeah, okay.
Third
change
tab
that.
I can
down?
also do things to the stim packs too.
Yes.
Eventually.
Yes, eventually. It comes. So third tab down gets into all your talents. That's where they'll show up. It also gives the force pool as power. Fourth tab down has all your basic information. So age, gender, height. You can finish filling that out at your leisure.
I was trying to fill it out and it did not let me change my numbers. Because I was originally looking at doing whatever they were, the four-armed guys, Ardinian, and so the height and the hair is the wrong colors, the wrong numbers or stuff. But it wouldn't. I was trying to change it, but it wouldn't let me.
Okay, we can look at that.
But it's not
I
important.
put mine in, height 1.1 meters, eyes yellow.
Right.
Age 16. 16's a young adult for a Jawa.
The fifth tab down is your bibliography. That's also where you'll keep track of your experience
Yep.
and whether you have your obligation, duty, morality. And if you have morality, it also takes into account your conflict. Although that's where your critical injuries will go up if they happen. Hopefully people don't get into that.
Fingers crossed.
Second and last tab will be obligation, duty, and morality. That's where you actually put in what those are. So depending on which one you have, your
I don't have any. That was optional at the start, right?
which is we haven't actually gone through that. I haven't.
So we can add that later, yeah?
Yeah, we can add that later, which should add some stuff, unless you've already done it.
I thought I'd already done one, but I can't remember what it was.
Oh.
It'll be exciting to find out.
You did obligation, which is probably what we're going to go with anyway. Because you guys are basically going to be fairly. And then the last tab is where you can keep track of what you spent your
Ah, okay. Nice.
So it's just something you open up like a little log page. Type up what you spent it on, just so you got an idea what it's all.
Sweet.
That's basically the character sheet.
Nice sheet. I love Foundry.
I love Foundry.
In the chat dialogue,
Especially well done Foundry.
Yeah, big fanboys of Foundry, me and Dave.
Yep. So on the right where the chat panel is and all the other lovely fun.
Yeah, you've got dice
We
there
do
as well.
have individual dices at the bottom.
Yep.
So if I just ask for like 2 yellow, not associate anything, you can just click 2 yellow.
And there's a button for pulling up normal d20s and stuff as well. Oh no, that's a calculator, a dice tray calculator. Jeez.
Yeah, but it will do your D4, D6, D8.
That does normal roll.
D10,
Yeah,
D12.
normal dice. Yeah, cool.
You can also do the force rolls from here.
Yes.
Are we doing one for the start of the game?
Actually, ooh, wow, I rolled a 20.
It's a sign. It's an omen.
We're in trouble.
Yeah. Okay.
Well, that thing is that sheet is a thing of beauty. That foundry character sheet.
On dark.
Yeah, so just roll 1 yellow dice and let's figure out what we've got.
Are we actually rolling light side and dark side, are we? Force dice.
Yeah.
That's part of the game.
Yep,
Just one force dice, yeah?
just 1 force dice.
Yay.
One light.
Hey!
'Cause we get to spin those dice.
Yeah.
And 1.
Oh, look at the little counter bottom right, guys.
Mm-hmm.
That's cool.
That's what I'm looking for. The other way we could do it is I can just have that show up in
Click
chat.
here to roll for the destiny pool. So we just click on it. Oh, nice.
Yeah, and it would actually automatically populate it. So,
Got to be
but you
careful.
guys already rolled it. I've set it up. So
I'm gonna have to be careful I don't just spend 3 hours gushing over how much I love Foundry tonight, by the way, because this is a thing of beauty.
And then, of course, the buttons look a little different here, as in, say, if you play in D&D or that on Found. You got for public roles and private GM roles.
Yeah, I've
just
seen that.
going along the top there.
Yep.
Did look.
Sweet.
That's the basic flow down. Pretty intuitive. So let's get to the point where you guys just land. Of course, I believe everybody sees a black screen.
Yes, at the moment.
Okay, time to move some tokens on. Now, hopefully this works. I preset all the tokens, so that don't like that I lost. Oh, that's why. Our poor slow dramatic lost what I set up as a token. Just take care of that. Yeah. And let's just make sure that this is set up right.
Mos Etna, is that where we are?
Yes, you're on the planet of well, you're on Tatooine on a little outpost called Mos Etna.
Tatooine, we're in my home planet.
Yeah, we're on a planet that Jawas come from.
The Holy Land. This is the best planet in the galaxy, boys.
You realise we're only having to start there because they don't let you off.
No, we're starting here because they'll not let you back in once we get rid of you, non-Jawa scum. Humans
Yeah, but
and
it's
Gans.
sandy, and the sand gets everywhere.
I don't like sand.
Soft. You big races, you tall races, you're all soft.
Now, can everybody sort of see around them now?
Yeah,
Yes.
Tokens on. Okay.
Yeah.
this is cool. This is super cool.
So you're landing just as the 2 suns set. It's not quite 100% dark. And the building in front of you is the actual spaceport. Yeah, we'll call it spaceport. Yeah.
Yeah.
Probably like control center. You guys have already cleared custom. Not a big deal. What? So let's have a little talk about what are you guys actually doing for a living? You got this ship. The fourth player is actually playing a Mandalorian bounty hunter. When Good Max can
Yeah.
go on the next session.
Well, I'm easy. This is my home planet. But I am a
Yeah.
smuggler and a thief at that. So I'm going out for a big score. I'm heading off planet. Maybe even for the first time. I've maybe even never even left my home planet, Tatooine. This is maybe the first time. So I've joined up with a crew to go and make my fortune somewhere where it's a bit more than just stealing scrap.
True. What about the others?
Well, it's kind of hard to stay in a military organization when you get into a fight with one of your superiors and he loses.
Yes, that will do it. That normally gets you sent to the worst part of the galaxy.
And so, looking for work, I got picked up along the way.
And my Gander's a slicer, so hacks into computer systems for a living, gets information, sells information, prefers to avoid any entanglements. Had a couple of run-ins in the past, so kind of looking over my shoulder.
Okay.
But
So it sounds like
happened to go into a couple of computers that people weren't very happy with me puddling around in. So, you know.
maybe pissed off a hut or two.
Best be on the move.
A Gander's got to do what a gun's got to do, you know.
Yes,
Got to earn a living.
So it sounds like you guys are basically more into the line of the smuggler, doing the job that most good people wouldn't do.
I'm not a people, I'm a Jawa.
Figure of speech.
I mean, there's a whole bunch of stuff sitting around here that's not nailed down.
Oh, it won't be there for long.
Do not sell our ship.
No, I was talking about the stuff next to the ship.
Oh, do you mean
this
stuff
this
here?
pile of stuff here, that looks like some of that scrap could be usable, like.
You find a little bit of scrap there. A lot of it's video boards, communication stuff.
I pocket some of it then. Get it in my coat. I am a thief. This is what I do. Any scrap that's valuable, it's going with me. I like to make modifications to my ships.
So this map is open for you guys to explore.
Okay. Zoom out again.
There's a door up to the east. So there's a door to the north.
I love just WASD in my camera, my guy around, and watching how the dynamic lighting changes. So cool. Oh, this map's bigger than. Oh, this map's. Ooh.
Oh yeah, that's not a small.
There's a lot going on here. Yeah.
It basically is the little settlement of Moss.
Yeah, Mos Etna.
There will be other maps added.
I'm just, mate, I'm just gushing over Foundry again. Look at this. Look at the dynamic lighting as you move around. Come on.
Oh, I found the edge of the world.
Oh, have you? Nice. Oh, there's doors as well, look. Dare you open one? might go Robin? Should we go Robin?
Only if there's not people in there.
This is fun. Excuse me while I just walk around this map.
Yeah, so
for a while.
this is what we're gonna do tonight then.
First session is just
Play around.
dicking around, walking around the
play
map
around.
because it's so fucking cool. Yeah. What mission? What quest?
Look, sir, I just finished the map this morning.
Oh mate, it's an absolute
I
thing
think-
of beauty. Who's that racing,
Really
mate?
getting the lighting.
Oh, this looks like a bar. Mate, Brian, this is beautiful. Like this map.
Well, I like making these.
Oh yeah, absolutely awesome. Right, I'm gonna go back up with the rest of the guys down by the ship. Yo. Who's this? Oh, it doesn't tell me when I hover over who it is. Is that you, Lag? That token? Yeah. What's his name? Skip.
Yep, Skip.
So, this is a cool little spaceport. So what's the story, Brian? Are we just hanging around here looking for something to do at the moment?
Well, you're sitting in the outer rim. Probably all just the way you describe it. You all sort of just met up here, like, hey, we got a ship. Actually, who actually had piloting skill?
What's your piloting like with this character, Dave?
Almost as good as my other one, Too Green.
I don't think I've got anything in piloting, to be honest.
I'm not trained, but I have an agility of 3, so
I've got an agility
so
of
then
3.
that means that the ship actually belongs to the Mandalorian.
So
He could actually pilot it.
so it's Max's
that's what I
character's ship.
figured.
Okay.
So we're gonna say that before Fruit that accompanied him on his adventures. What happened to his previous crew? Don't know. That's a Mandalorian for you. You don't need to fight. But he basically says, we're not going to take off for a couple of days. He's, got to get some resupplies, and he's checking with his contacts on what there might be available out there. So,
okay. So if we're just hanging about at this little outpost on...
yeah, you're just hanging around right now.
I guess sniff around at the bar and listen for rumours for work and stuff then, maybe, about any little sneaky jobs, like a big score or something. Was that a bar that I
friends
seen?
with the computer?
The bar is open.
Was that up here I saw a bar?
Any of them labeled or listed as the bar?
Okay, the one up here is actually a bunkhouse where you can pay for like the sleep for the night. Bar is actually down here.
Shit, where's the bar? Oh, down here. Okay, that's where I'm going. To the bar. I mean, that's the first place you go in any adventure, right?
Bar.
Where
tavern.
all good adventures start at a bar. Yeah, I'm gonna stop for a little drinky poo at the bar then. I don't have any money. I'm gonna pick somebody's pocket and then have a little drink. Ooh, a bar.
Yeah, this is an actual bar.
Yes, Brian.
Who would know? There's a bar inside the bar.
There's the barman. Right, so first I go around, just talk to some people, find the drunkest one, and pick their pocket.
Actually, that one that was at the very top there.
Yeah? Okay.
He's probably the most drunk.
Okay, so do you want me to roll for like something? Stealth or skullduggery or...
Yeah, it would be skullduggery. And just
Default 2 purple, or is it less because he's drunk?
going to be 1 purple.
Yay, so how do I take it off? Just go click downgrade difficulty.
No, actually, you would left click
I've just added one.
on the purple die.
If you right click to get
Or
rid of it.
right click.
Yeah. Okay, let's go. Let's pick this poor chump's pocket. Oh,
Oh boy, 4 advantages, but you've been caught.
4 advantages but I failed.
And so it begins.
And so it begins.
So he like sitting there talking to his other extremely drunk buddy. And he's like, looks down at you. Go away, kid. I don't have anything to. Yeah. Just leave me alone as he swats you.
So that's the advantage, is he thinks I'm just some kid.
Yep.
Nice, okay.
Thinks you're a kid.
Okay. Who's the next drunkest person?
His buddy across from him.
Okay, I'm definitely trying him as well.
Right, this will be 2 purple because he did see.
Yeah, I thought it might be. I'm about to get this one though, watch this please. Drinks are on me, you watch. There we go.
Yes, you succeeded. And you're actually able to get cred chip off.
Sorry?
You got a cred chip off.
A cred chip bar.
Yeah.
Nice. I'm just writing some notes real quick. Do I add that to my character sheet or do you do that? Or do we need to bother with that? Anyway.
Just write in credits 200.
Just write in credits 200, right, okay. Is that on the inventory tab?
Yeah, it's on the inventory
Okay, well
tab, right beside your encumbrance.
You can minus a round of drinks from that for the team.
Okay, if you do that, then 25.
So, okay, 175 left then.
Yeah.
There we go, boys. Enjoy a nice drink while we talk and listen.
This is embarrassing. I've got lost. Where have I gone?
Where'd you go?
We're over here, Dave.
Oh, I can't see myself.
Oh.
Did you go off the edge of the map?
If you fell off the edge of the map,
I
is
don't
that
know.
game over already? Bye,
Oh,
Ascoff.
the bar's highlighted, like I can see. I went into the bar. And I can see the whole inside of the bar, so that kind of implies my token is in the bar somewhere.
Yeah, like hiding underneath somebody, maybe.
Somebody stood on me.
Not me. Don't think so.
That's a bit.
Where'd you go?
I don't know where you went. He disappeared.
I don't know.
He's pissed off to the bathroom. He's done an Irish goodbye.
There we go. I just popped a new token on for you.
There we go.
In the bar.
Stealth scanned.
There you go. You're good
There
at what
we
you do.
go. Magic.
Now,
Can I have an extra point in my stealth skill? For,
Hey. Brian, for me and for the other people that aren't that big on Star Wars, are you able to pull up a picture of a Gand for us to see?
Yeah. Actually. This is...
Zuckus. He's one of the bounty hunters.
Oh, there we go.
There you go.
So that's your race. 3K.
Well, that's not what I actually look like. That's what my suit looks like.
Yes.
Oh, that's a suit.
So that's actually headgear.
Okay. Cool.
So
Thanks.
I'm more like weird.
And they need to actually wear a respirator.
Do they not breathe normal oxygen?
They do not breathe normal oxygen.
No.
I believe it's ammonia type atmosphere they come from.
Okay. Also, Jawa don't speak
And then,
common.
No.
So you have to be able to speak Jawa to communicate with me, guys.
You understand
we speak
common,
belt
though.
around the back of the head.
Or we
So,
need a communicator chip. Or a wee droid or something.
The Jawa languages change as people try to figure it out. So there is no speaking Jawa.
Yeah, that's right. So, communicate with you guys. What do I need? I need like a little...
You understand common. No, most
You
Jawas
understand galactic
common.
basics.
I understand it, galactic common, but I can't speak it because my tongue,
Yes.
my vocal cords are different, I think.
You just keep going, what do you mean?
Just
And then we belt you around the back of the head until you stop nicking stuff.
Yeah.
So here's a good opportunity. Looks like you guys probably need at least a protocol droid.
Protocol droid, yeah. And is that a hire a thing or a buy thing?
Well, it could.
It could be a steal thing, I suppose.
Or it could be a override some security thing.
Yeah, good thinking,
There's that too.
Asgoth. Yeah, I like the way you think. I like you already. What about we steal ourselves a protocol droid? So we've got a translator.
Find one with a restraining bolt. Override the restraining bolt. Put on our own restraining bolt. Bob's a good one.
Well, also, like if you take off the restraining bolt, it might be grateful enough to say, "Yeah, I'll join."
It might be, yeah, might be happy with us.
Especially if they're basically abused.
Yeah, if we find one that's not happy. Right.
And
Find one with some whose owner is a Jawa.
oh yes, yeah, that'd be perfect. From one Jawa to another.
And now this is my home planet.
Plus, then he would also speak Jawa. Is part
Yeah,
of my thinking.
Also,
I'm
this
not
is my home
implying
planet.
that
I might
You're a
know.
race of ne'er good well robot abusers.
I might know I might know where somebody's got one of them and how to get into the back yard to get, because my uncle or something might have it. Do you know what I mean? I might know the exact whereabouts of one of those on my home planet. What do you think, Brian?
Yeah, that's a possibility.
So first job's a heist. We're gonna steal a protocol droid, boys. Yeah.
Okay, so
One drink and we're stealing stuff already. I love it.
yeah, perfect. Okay, Kirk, just give me a 2 green roll.
Just a two green roll.
Just 2 green.
Key. That's a success and an advantage.
So, as you're sitting in the bar here, you're drinking and you're discussing, you hear one of the people close to the bar talking about how there's a Jawa sandcrawler should be showing up in the day. And they're hoping that, supposedly they have droids on board for sale.
Did you see it was
So,
coming in
He's
today?
thinking yeah, so like the next day.
Yep. Oh, tomorrow, right? Okay.
And he's like, yeah, I really need a couple of new ones. Replace the ones that broke down at the water farm. The moisture collective farm. So, yeah, I just probably should be here like when the suns are at their highest, around noon. So,
Okay, so we know that.
and then they just start nattering about other stuff, the moisture farm and how it's actually been doing pretty profitable and that. The other
Okay.
guys talking about, that makes the miners really happy, especially if they got water and drying mines.
Well, once out of earshot of them, I'll tell the boys that I know someone who's, well, I've just heard about someone who's needing a couple of brand new droids. I know who's buying them and where they're going to be bought to, so where exactly to take them from. Also, we could, depends on when that Jawa sandcrawler comes in, we could have our pick of them from there. But I think the easier option is wait till this guy buys his, because he said he was needing a couple of droids. Wait till this guy buys his 2 droids, gets them back to, it was the water treatment, the moisture collecting.
Yeah, the moisture farm.
The moisture farm. We could even ambush the guy on the way back. A few ways we could do that. What do you think?
And then we could, if we nick them both, we can sell the other one back to the Jawas. Bit of extra coin.
And I'll get you a special price because they're Jawas.
It's like you guys are coming up with a plan.
Which means they won't steal your shoelaces while we do the sale.
And they probably will as well.
No, I'll put a special clause in that they don't.
Oh yeah. So yeah, so that's
Yeah.
Most of the talk throughout the night is about the moisture farm and mines and the Jawa crawler that's going to come.
So the Jawa sandcrawler is expected when the suns are at their highest. We could follow this guy after he buys his new droids. Follow him, I think.
Is it worth following him tonight? Find out where he lives.
Well, I know where the moisture farm is, don't we?
Yeah, you got a good idea where it is, so
right,
that's
cool.
not a problem.
It's my home planet. I wouldn't know. So should I just a few more drinks then? Will I knock off 50 credits for another couple of rounds then, just to pass the time? What do you think, Brian?
Yeah, we should probably see about finding out if we can't rent some sort of a speeder hauler,
Yeah.
something.
Still that.
Okay.
That could be our second thing on the inventory.
See, we don't want to be getting ourselves into too much trouble.
Yeah, we steal.
Yeah,
Yeah, but you're dealing with a Jawa here.
We steal. Well, no, we steal the one thing here in Tatooine, and then we go somewhere else to steal the next thing. So I say here on Tatooine, no, good idea, Skip, because we are going to need something like a speeder. But I think if we can get our protocol droid from here, skip town, off into Spacey we go, and then somewhere else, and then grab ourselves a speeder or 2. I think that could be a good second item on the shopping list. Protocol droid first though, because we can't actually talk to each other at the moment. I'm writing it down. I suppose I could write common. If I can understand Galactic Common and I have hands, I can write it. Just don't have the vocal cords for it, right?
Right.
I mean, we might know certain phrases that you choose to use for things.
Yeah, or you can point to stuff.
Yeah, and I'll have a little data pad and I can draw things and... But I think a protocol droid would be better so that we can actually speak.
Yes. Definitely would help.
Jawas have been known to drive protocol droids crazy because their language just randomly evolves.
Yeah, and
if our language evolves, would be useful for all sorts.
Yeah.
Yep, they can be quite useful.
Hey, let's mug that poor moisture farmer.
But yeah, I almost feel bad for him.
Almost.
I
Well,
mean,
at
he
least you
has chosen to
almost.
live on Tatooine, though.
Well, maybe it's not. It wasn't his choice. You don't know.
Everybody
yeah,
wants
you
to live in Tatooine. What are you on about?
It's got beaches for days.
The sand here, the beaches are beautiful. It's an oasis planet.
You just never actually get to the coast.
Yeah.
Or any water.
Or any water, aye. Who needs water?
It's
We've
just
got-
all beach.
Who needs water when you've got this
It's all
much
beach.
sand? Beautiful, beautiful sand.
Yeah, little weirdo.
Nothing wrong with sand. It's when you can't make sandcastles.
I mean, I think as the night goes on a bit, how long are we waiting until we need to? Is it a few hours, Brian, or like half a day, or?
Well, by the
It's
time
turning
you
up
guys
tomorrow,
got
so-
here and heard everything, it'd be about 9, 10 o'clock.
And the Jawa Sandcrawler with the droids for sales expected to around when? When's the high
Around
suns?
noon.
Noon.
Yeah, high sun.
So it's tomorrow. It's not soon.
Yeah.
Okay. Should we retire to the ship for the night then?
Yeah, I'm going to go and try and make friends with the computer, I think, on the ship.
I'm going to familiarise myself with the ship as well. As in unscrew a load of things and put the other things where they should be and mess around with it.
Uh-huh.
Tinker. I'm going to tinker.
Gonna take your egg.
Just make sure you don't tinker with like us being able to leave when we need to.
No. I just like... I've got a taste for coffee. I'll be putting in a coffee machine and stuff. It runs in the family, a taste for coffee.
We'll come back and half the ship will be missing.
That almost happened in one of the campaigns I ran. They left the ship to a Jawa.
You cannot trust him as far as he can throw him.
So decided, because I played a Jawa in the other game and I really wanted to play a Jawa again, decided that this Jawa Kirik would be the ancestor of Click from the other game, so his great-great-great-grandfather or whatever. Just for a little,
They're all related, don't you
just
know?
for a little continuity and canon in the RX Oliver universe.
Yes, that's always a good thing.
Yeah, why not?
They all have an Uncle Kirik in the line somewhere.
Mm-hmm.
Yes, someone. Okay.
Right, Brian, I think we're going to head to the ship for the rest of the night then.
Okay.
Excuse me. Excuse me. Oh, this map. What a thing of beauty.
Get out this bar without breaking anything.
I was thinking about picking another pocket before we go, but I almost got caught the first time, so I'm not going to push my luck, like... So Ascos familiarising himself with the computer, making friends with
There
it.
we
Eh?
go.
Yeah.
Okay.
See if I can have a dig into get myself a nice little back door into it.
There. Let's get you guys over. Yeah.
Ooh, we've got an actual map, the shit. That's pretty cool.
And medical bay. I'm gonna check the stocks of the medical bay.
Yeah, let me read the thing. Laser cannons, thrusters, bridge, navicomputer, captain's quarters, that's where I sleep obviously, conference room, cargo hold, crew quarters, that's where the rest of you sleep, engine room, medical bay, escape pod. That's where I go
Oh,
when
there we go.
shit goes west. And you guys are all
So
dying. Boarding ramp.
So I'm gonna be dying laughing when he tries to go into the captain's quarters and the Mandalorian just picks him up and chucks him.
Yeah.
Yeah,
Oh,
That's
that's
my
about it.
room.
yeah. So, if you're watching, we were
And,
supposed to be 4 of us tonight. Our good friend Max is playing a Mandalorian. He is with us as an NPC at the moment, and it's his ship. So I'm not really going in the captain's quarters. Turret access, nice. So what's the crew quarters? Is number 8.
Yep.
Yes.
I'm gonna head there, familiarise, see what the coffee machine's like, improve it if it's not up to my taste.
Oh, there I am. Right? Yeah, it's me.
Okay. Just getting things ready for the next scene.
Yep. No, all good, mate. I love this map. So good.
So Brian, I'm going to be taking a look at the stocks and stores and making sure that anything that we need, I keep a running list of.
Yeah.
I'll probably drop some of my extra stuff here too.
Oh yeah.
I know I've got a couple of extra. Well, I've got the. Well, I'll probably keep the trauma pack with me.
And
Just
I
keep
will
them-
have a actual fit for you guys now. That's just one thing I have to still figure out how to set up.
No stress, mate. No stress.
But
So in the movie world, Bacta was the thing, but in this world, in the Old Republic, it was something else.
yes.
Did basically the same thing, but it wasn't maybe quite as potent, or was just a different formulation or whatever.
Yeah, it's one of those things that over time gradually got better. But right now, for the sake of ease, we'll just say it is Bacta.
Okay.
Yes. So, if there's nothing besides walking around inside the ship, I did hear Dave, you were gonna talk to the ship's computer.
Yeah. Try and make friends with it, see if I can get a nice backdoor into it. Find out what our illustrious captain has been up to, who he's actually working for, what his plans are. If I can rig the holodeck, the holo table in my favour.
Going for the fun stuff.
Make the Dedrick table loose to me, but absolutely bolt hard for everybody else, so I look good.
Spoken like a true slicer.
But yeah, I want to see if our captain's hiding anything from us.
Okay. Give me a shooter's check. It's going to be 3 purple.
So that's just add a. Do I just click on? There we go. Did I mention I love Foundry? Don't know.
Oh, mate, I'll never stop saying it. I love Foundry too. Like,
Okay. So you actually are able to get in a bit into the system.
I would say it's early days. You know, we're just flirting at the moment.
He's not working for anyone in particular, but he does take a lot of contracts from the Hutts.
We're on
I mean,
Tatooine.
that's pretty much all that there is around here. So makes sense, I guess.
There are some encrypted files.
Ooh.
Which would take a bit of work to get into.
I mean, it's got plenty of time. Might
But you can
download
get
a couple of them just to work on.
But you can get into the game console's controls to rig it for you.
Yeah, marvelous.
so that's when we play games on it. It's bullshit hard for us. Yeah.
Yeah.
Nice. I'll just punch it. Sell it anyway.
Oh yeah, I'll just once I've like got a relationship with it, I'll just any sort of spare time I have on the ship, I'll just work on digging a bit further in and I'll keep going at these encrypted files.
Oh, he's rolling private dice already, boys.
Got to keep you on your toes. You also do find one data file that's not encrypted that probably should have been.
Uh-oh.
And it's the actual registry of the original owner of the ship.
Ooh.
Tell me more.
The original owner's name was Leonard Tarkin.
Leonard Tarkin. Is this a name I've come across at all?
No.
In that case, that's a name that I'll be looking up. Might not be able to find anything on him in this particular backwater, I'm guessing, but yeah, I'm going to keep my ears to the ground on that particular name.
Okay. So if there's nothing really else, we're going to move on to the next day.
Okay.
And of course, it's a fairly
Hot.
Sandy.
it's like where you're going to be meeting this just outside of town. Not going to be a big issue. And just pop these.
Maybe we can scout it and see if we can find a good place to.
We could scout the route between where the sandcrawler stops and the moisture farm. Scout that route, find a nice spot.
Okay, so you're scouting that spot just to see. Are you guys actually going to go back to the sandcrawler or not?
I don't think we need to go to the sandcrawler. If we just check out the route between the sandcrawler and his place, and find the best place to do him.
Okay, so you do find a nice place. Nice outcrop of rocks to hide behind. While you're doing this and sort of getting ready, I need everybody to give me a perception. It's going to be 2 purple and a black.
Ooh.
Ooh. Don't like the sound of that. Where's
Oi.
my mouse gone?
Just need the GAN. There we go. So skip
Successes.
that threat. 1 point of strain. You're sort of trying to look around, but you guys do notice there is smoke rising in the background from roughly where the crawler should be.
Oh.
Uh-oh. Yeah, I see it. Whack by the can. Do you happen to have some binoculars with you?
Yeah, I bought 2 things in my inventory. I spent all my money on a gun and a vest. I don't have binoculars in my inventory.
Yeah, I think.
Cat stream.
Fuck's sake.
You know, it will be nice to
You're
say
an
there was a pair of
tiny
binoculars on the
menace.
ship.
There's a pair on the ship. Okay.
There was a pair on the ship.
Let's say I borrowed our Mandalorian friend's one. Yeah, he look.
Borrowed.
Yeah. Yeah, here's my
Borrowed,
binoculars.
yeah.
You can use them.
Here's my binoculars.
Yeah. Remember, give me them back. Those are mine. Those are expensive.
Yeah, so I guess we can try to take a better look. I'll
who's
attempt to
actually-
use
I
them.
can't.
Does that give
I
us a
can't help
bonus?
thinking the binoculars would probably be better used by somebody that can actually talk.
Yeah.
Um,
Yeah, you know, I'll hand them over. Like,
maybe I don't have the greatest perception roll, but
better on someone that's more than 1 meter tall as well. Like, you guys
To
can
be
see
fair,
I see a
probably
different.
better than.
You guys see
I mean,
like 2 miles
4
further on the horizon.
a 4 perception is a pretty darn good perception.
I'll just like put the binoculars up to like one of my eyes, and then the other eye,
Okay.
and
You
then the
can-
first one again.
My perception's 4 green. It's not bad. Like,
Yeah, yours is not bad.
So who's ever going to roll it,
I
perception. But this time you get a blue.
perception with the blue. Right, I'll roll that then.
Hopefully, we can see a little bit more detail.
Perception and add a blue.
Add a blue.
Okay. Failed.
Other
So
way around, mate.
Yeah, there's no push
You
rolls in
see
this
some
game,
pretty
is there?
rocks, but that's
Push the
about
roll as in I turn the binoculars the right way around. No?
it again pops you upside the head again.
I handed the binoculars to someone else.
You have to turn them on.
Yeah,
I mean, I've only got a
If the
2, but I can
battery's
try
back.
it.
Kenneth will hand the binoculars to someone else while Oliver goes to the fridge.
I will try. I don't know that it will help, but
Okay.
I will try.
Get a blue.
I got a bunch of advantages.
Um,
Two
No, that's
fighters.
a double fail. God.
Oh, did he fail?
yeah,
Oh,
you don't
jeez.
see anything, but you could definitely spend one of those advantages to get rid of a strain. The one strain you got.
Right, Mr.
Okay.
Spy.
And then if the Gan wants to try, you could give him
Yeah, go
a
on
blue
then.
dice on top of.
I
can have two
spy,
blue dice
Mr.
there,
Big Guy.
Dave. Apparently, we're getting a lot of failures on
Yeah.
these purples right now.
It's the binoculars' fault, eh?
So, 2 purple and a blue, yeah? Plus my
2 blue.
perception.
2 purple and 2
2
blue.
blues.
2.
It's like I got it dialed in, but I don't know. Something's not working
Come
right.
on, Dave. Oh my days.
We got all failures.
We have found our level.
You really can't see what it is.
We're gonna move closer and see if that doesn't help.
Yeah.
I'm gonna climb.
Apparently the ridge. We're just like behind a ridge, and we're like can't see over it.
I'll grab the binoculars again, and I'll like quickly climb up onto somebody's shoulders. Who's taller? What's taller, a gander or a human?
You see, a human.
I'll climb up on
I'm
the
like
human
5'6".
shoulders. Can I climb up on the human shoulders? Have another go, Brian.
Sure.
Okay.
Come on. We can't just fail and fail and fail. Let's
He's
get
potty
this.
trained, right?
Right, and
I
what
think so.
what am I again? A blue.
You can have 2 blues. We'll say it was a couple of those events.
Right, come on. Here we go.
Oh, so
Two
There we
successes,
go.
3
Gee
advantages.
whiz.
that's what you needed. You needed some height elevation. See what, and you can see the sand crawler, and it's the thing that's actually smoking.
Should we
It's
go and
on
rescue
fire.
the robots on the
Should we
sandcrawler?
go and rescue some drones? Go and liberate some drones, guys. Yeah. We might pull.
Yeah.
We might get an extra couple here. We might make a wee profit here. Looking round, do I see people scavenging? Do I see people crawling out? Survivors crawling out from a wreck? Does it look like a crash? Does it look like it's been shot up? What can I perceive?
It looks like it's been shot up.
And is there still people around it shooting at it? Is there people moving away from it with stuff? What else do I see?
As you get closer, give me a. I'm gonna take them.
Ooh.
Yeah.
There it is, the big
That
Java
is.
sandcrawler.
All right.
So if you want, you can give me another perception.
Just using my eyes. Someone else can use the.
Okay,
Yes, who's ever using the binoculars can get a blue.
okay.
Oh man. I'm looking at the smoke.
That's more like it.
Six
Six
successes
successes
for me with
for that.
binoculars.
Gee whiz.
Okay, because you're using binoculars, you actually can see there's that space in the middle between the tracks.
Mm-hmm.
See, just on the other side, there's a bunch of Imperial troopers.
Imperial troopers. Ooh.
As in like Sith?
Yeah.
Oh boy.
Troopers from the Sith Empire.
Oh, that's all good. I've got a new plan. Let's find some droids somewhere else. There's lots of droids on this planet.
How many?
We could wait it out and see what they do. See if they're just here checking up on it. They might not be here for long. They might bugger off. We could wait it out. Should we just kind of lie low for a minute and see?
There's that big rock right over here.
Yeah. Should we lie low behind the rock, gents?
Yeah, I like that idea.
Just kind of give them a wee observe. See if they do anything.
Just make sure you're not seen, because they will kick 7 shades of snot out of us.
Yes, I think they will. We don't have the Mandalorian with us. So,
Only sure those guys would probably pick the Mandalorian as well.
possibly, but he would have been our only chance. So he's private rolling dice, boys.
Actually, should.
I didn't hear the last part.
No, sorry, I have a bad habit of talking to myself. That's bullshit. Okay. So far, it looks like you have not been spotted.
Okay, and what are these
Yeah.
Empire forces doing?
They have a vehicle with them.
Don't see a vehicle. At least not around. And it's not like they'd be wandering out in the desert without something.
Probably means they're being dropped off by ship.
We need to be keeping an eye out. Then make sure that something doesn't coming up on behind us.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Should we wait it out? But though, see what comes. See if something comes for them.
Yeah.
But you see,
Well, we're kind of stuck here, to be honest.
You see them start to walk away, and they have about 7 Jawas, basically in cuffs, going with them.
In
Sweet.
cuffs.
Yeah.
You know, I knew I liked these guys.
They did take all the Jawas away.
Kirik is.
But
Well,
I
the
don't know
ones that are
how
alive.
Oliver feels about that.
Well, Kirik feels very angry that his kin are being taken away by the evil empire, but also he thinks more loot for me on that sandcrawler. If that's 7 of them are not getting any, that means I'm getting all of theirs. It's got the Jawa way of thinking.
Kirik's weighing the option. Say my friends, or there's loot. Friends and loot.
I mean, I never said they were my friends. You said they were Jawas. I never said
No,
they
but they're
were
probably related.
Yeah, they're probably
Related somehow.
Yeah, they will be. But, like Askoth said, we are not taking on 3 Imperial troopers. The 3 of us.
Is that all of them? Is that all the Imperials leaving?
That's all
That
we
is all
saw.
the Imperials. There is.
Oh.
Now that you got a better look, it's 1 officer, and there's 8 guards. Or
8.
8?
Yes.
Oh, we definitely can't try and take them on and free the Jawas then, can we?
I mean, this sandcrawler isn't going anywhere.
No, it's not going.
Let's watch and see if they do.
So I think we give them plenty of time to leave the area.
Agreed.
I mean, there's nothing we could do even if we wanted to, and we do them. So,
Yeah, even if we wanted to do the right thing and rescue those Jawa, we couldn't. We wouldn't have a chance.
Yeah, and to be fair, I'm sure they have done something.
They probably stole something, to be fair, but still, the evil empire.
They almost certainly deserve to be in cuffs.
Yeah, but not by the evil empire.
Republic any better.
I mean, how dare they try to steal?
It's their nature. They can't help it.
Oh yeah, I reckon.
And they
Just
eventually
hunker.
wander off.
They eventually just wander off.
Hunker down.
Yeah, they
Right.
they
An
head
hour.
off with their captain.
So
I say
yeah, Askoff.
wait an hour.
Agree, wait an
Maybe
hour.
have some lunch.
Oh,
Make sure
okay.
that there aren't any ships flying around.
But keep an eye out in case anybody else comes to scavenge, though. We'll keep an eagle eye in case somebody else comes to scavenge, but we'll take a little break just to make sure. Yeah, you're right. Give them some time. Make sure they're gone.
Definitely gone.
No.
Don't want them coming back.
And,
And then
yeah,
roll in and pick up the pieces.
an hour passes, nobody else shows up. You do see an Imperial shuttle take off in the distance, but it's going the opposite direction.
Oh, I think that's our cue, lads.
It's our cue to do some stealing. I've got a feeling we're gonna do some stealing. Hey Foundry, have I told you
Or, you
today
know,
that I love you?
Come to the rescue, as it's also known.
We're gonna liberate some droids. Yeah, liberate.
Yeah.
And any
So,
Yeah.
sellable
as you
equipment.
get around there are some dead Jawas on the ground.
Oh,
and
no.
that person
Oh,
that was
no.
going to buy some droids, he's also dead on.
Oh,
Oh no!
oh no, I better empty his
Gutted.
wallet.
You liberated his wallet at least.
I will liberate his wallet, yes.
How much was he
it
planning on paying
just
for these
Jawas?
droids?
You find on him 500.
Wow.
500 credits.
Was it just Jawas that were taken away, or did the Imperials
Just
take any droids
Jawas.
as well? Okay.
Is the ship
When you-
open or is the ship closed?
No, it's open.
So, guess we go exploring.
Yeah. Is there going to be a computer on this sandcrawler?
Yes, there is.
I'm just thinking of if we can see where these Jawas have been recently, what might have triggered
Triggered.
Imperial interest.
So you get inside the main hold, and do find a lot of destroyed droids.
Destroyed ones.
It's
I know
almost
we're
like
probably
someone.
destroyed.
It's almost like they chucked in a bunch of thermal detonators inside the cargo hold.
Oh. Okay. So it's going to be a good scavenger out to see if any of them are not destroyed then, I guess.
Yeah, you got. Grant you, there is other stuff all through here, like large containers and all that. Not all of them have been destroyed, and you might find a droid or two behind them that got shielded.
Okay, can I...
Yeah, we'll do a search.
Yeah, can we do
Yeah.
that then?
Everybody do a search. It'll be
They're gonna fall under. Go ahead.
2 purple and 2 black.
What, perception?
Well, I'm going to let these two clowns do the searching while I
Actually, search.
try and get into a computer.
Let me see. Where is search?
A search a thing?
I was thinking vigilance, but I don't see.
I don't see search.
I might be
Stealth,
thinking,
streetwise.
Of course, I'm probably thinking the wrong thing.
You think you might be thinking of another system, mate? There is no search.
Yeah, I'm thinking something completely different. Yeah, so it would be a perception. You could do either perception or vigilance.
Perception
I'll
or
do
vigilance,
vigilance.
whatever's better.
You said 2
perception for
black?
me.
Yes, 2 purple, 2 black.
2 purple and 2 black. Fail from Skip. Big 3 successes and a threat from Crick, though.
Okay, so the threat will just be 1 strain.
Okay, and strain is here. Just add that manually, don't you?
Yeah.
Yep, cool.
I had a failure, but I had an advantage.
Okay, well, the advantage is that you find 1 undetonated thermal detonator.
Nice, yep.
So
Failure as it goes off in your hand.
I will secure it safely.
Yeah.
Can I add that to my character sheet?
Yes, you can.
And
And it should be in the equipment compendium.
equipment compendium items.
Yeah.
Items.
Actually, it would be under weapon. Like,
I'm not seeing anything in there right now. Let's see. Thermal. Rollable tables, cards, playlist. Pendium packs?
And while he's finding it, I've got 3 successes.
I did not find anything. I didn't pull anything up.
No?
there, I found it for you. I'll put it on your sheet.
Appreciate it.
Yes, your 3 successes. Find a pair of you find a pair of droids.
Nice.
They're not powered on at the moment. One is a protocol droid. The other one is an astromech.
A what?
An astromech droid.
Astromech. So describe to me what that is then.
R2D2.
Yeah, it's your quintessential R series.
Oh, an astromech, so it's the mechanic. It goes around the ship and fixes it.
Helps to fly
Well,
to
it's
an opposite
helps fly
application.
as
helps
well.
you fly.
Okay, so we've got an
Calculates
R2D2 style
hyperspace.
one and a C3PO style one because he's that's a protocol droid, right?
Essentially, yes.
Okay. We will be
Okay, so
liberating those droids, boys. Liberating.
I just dropped the thermal detonator into your sheet.
Be
I see it.
careful how hard you
Yeah.
drop that.
As you notice, it's in red. It means it's an actually restricted item. The average person should be walking around.
It'll go in the bottom of my medical bag.
Do Brian, do
It is
these
for
droids
that
have names
hardcore
like
medical
C3PO
cases.
and R2D2?
So, yeah, you find them. They do have restraint bolts on.
Do they have names, these droids? Like serial number names? Like
They will. Okay, 2 droids up.
this is for my paper notes.
Oh,
I write loads
I
of
have to
notes.
make up the 2 droids, so I haven't.
Right, make them up later then.
Fuck
Don't
that.
worry.
I'll make them up.
Yeah,
But I
cool.
also gotta see how they did the naming in this time period again,
Okay,
because it is slightly.
but we have a protocol and an astromech droid, so we take off the restraining bolts then.
No.
No. Oh, you have to do the thing first, yeah.
Because actually you're a Jawa, you might know how to take a restraining bolt off, having said that. But if you take the restraining bolt off, they might fuck off.
The astromech has a bit of an attitude. Its name is R4FU.
R4FU. It is canon now. I'm writing
like
it down. It's canon.
Okay, I guess we're sticking with it.
He's got an attitude problem. His name is R4FU. I like it. Nice one.
Even if it isn't, that's its new name now, so it's stuck.
I know it's canon now. I've wrote it down.
So you were slicing into the computer there.
Yeah, just interested to see where these Jawas had been to upset the Imperials.
Okay, give me a computer's check. It's going to be. It'll be 4 purple because you don't understand Jawanese.
Do
Oh.
I get any bonuses for
Can I
my
assist them with then?
slicing it?
That will give you a
Wasn't-
blue. And if Kirk helps you, it will be another blue.
Wait, what?
So 4 purple, 2 blue.
Right.
Yeah,
Come on.
come on.
Oh.
Loads of dice. Bollocks.
What's the dice?
That
Nothing
was
good.
loads of failures.
Well, with
Unfortunately.
2 failures, it's like,
It just doesn't speak your language, man.
yeah, you just can't figure it out. But you are able to actually download a manifest.
3 advantages. That's nice.
If you can just figure out how to read it, it'll tell you exactly what was on this crawler.
Well, I have a Jawa and I have a protocol droid.
Yes, you do.
Can I try and read
So-
it then?
Do I need to tinker with the restraining bolt to basically bring the droids under our control?
Yeah, you'd have to tinker with that.
In that case, that's our next plan, I think. Yeah, I'll see if I can sort the droids out.
Okay.
And do we want to liberate them and make friends with them, or do we want to enslave them?
Oh, I want to try and make friends with them if we can. Hopefully we can be better masters or owners than the last ones they had. Hopefully. You want happy droids. Happy
In that
droids, a
case-
hard-working droid.
That's right.
Yeah.
I'll see if I can. I'll. So I might not understand these restraining bolts that well. I'll do the astromech first, just in case
Okay.
it goes tits up.
So it'll
Practice on
be
the astromech.
okay. It'd be 3 purple.
Is this
Definitely.
on computers?
Computers or mechanic, either one,
Uh,
whichever's better.
yeah. At 3 purple, did you say?
Yes, 3 purple.
Oh, no. It was on 6 purple at one point. Let's try that again. Come on,
Come on.
decent rolls, please.
There you go.
Yeah, you're actually
Whee!
able to not only remove the restraining bolt, but you can now actually reapply it to someone else if you want.
You didn't destroy it.
So, does that go on my equipment? Yeah.
K350 for the protocol droid.
Is it?
Yeah, that'd be queso.
Okay, so it's
It's actually
canon.
like a creamy-ish yellow color with red and green
Oh, like queso,
listed
right?
spots.
Got you. Right, okay, so the protocol droid is called
He's got a
K350.
Castilian accent. How's your Castilian?
Yes, man, yes. I love it.
Orale.
Yeah, man.
Okay.
K350 there.
So you want to work on that restraining bolt on the protocol droid?
Yes, please.
And that's why
You
he
can
talks
also
like
give
that.
yourself a blue.
Come on.
Ooh,
Here we
wow.
go.
A
Nice.
triumph. Oh, this is our
Yeah.
new best
See?
friend.
And the minute the restraining bolt comes off, he actually turns on.
Ooh.
And he's like,
Hello there.
hello. Where are those? Ah! Jawa.
It's fine.
Anyway,
He's not too bad for a Jawa.
I don't care what you say. I don't trust you.
That is quite reasonable, but we're keeping an eye on him. Nobody trusts him as a Jawa, obviously. He's one of the better ones. And he only smells a little bit. I'll just smack him around the back of the head again.
I take it you're not Imperials, are you?
No.
They just
no,
left.
no. They
No,
just
we're
left.
Like,
We
Yeah.
came here to liberate what we could. They took the Jawas away, so
so you're not?
I think it's just we're independent
More
traders.
independently minded.
Ah, so you're allied with the Hutts.
More independently minded.
More independently minded than that. We're not really aligned with anybody other than ourselves. But, you know, we go where the work is.
People for hire. I understand.
Unfortunately, yes. Unfortunately, I think it's just you and your little friend here are the only survivors of the Imperial attack. I don't know if you remember anything that happened or if you were under restraint.
Oh, these little wounds kept me restrained. And my power
Little
off.
rat bags. Well,
I could use more colorful language, but there seems to be other people here. I will keep it to myself.
it's quite alright. Feel free to voice
Let
your
go.
opinions. You're with friends. Well, people you've met.
Oh, removing that thing definitely helps the situation towards friendship, doesn't it?
You're doing good work there, Ascos,
Well,
with the droids. I love it.
I certainly hope so. You are a free droid, but if you would like to come with us out of this hell pit of a planet, I'm sure we can find work for you.
Oh, well, that would be nice.
And everybody can always use a protocol droid in the astromech. How do I get? Alt. How do I find the restraining bolt on
You actually, it
equipment?
pops off perfectly on him.
You just didn't turn on.
Yeah.
I can type it in.
Or you adding it to your equipment, it's restraining bolt.
Yeah, damn straight.
Yeah, I found it, so I will throw it on there for you.
You're adding it to your equipment so you can keep a hold of it. I've got you, I've got you. Let's see what you're doing.
So if we come across any
other droids,
bad droids, then yeah, we can slap it on. Obviously, I wouldn't dream of using it on our two friends here, but if we come across any Imperial droids that are giving us trouble, might come in handy.
It just might.
Good works.
But yeah, well, if you wouldn't mind, I've downloaded the manifest from this scrap pile, but it's in Jawa. He can read it, but he can't talk because he's a Jawa. So I don't know if you can read Jawa or translate for the for our idiot friend.
I can easily translate this. If you don't mind, I'll look at it.
I'll pass it across.
He looks at it and like it's just scrolling fast, as like a blur as it's scrolling. It's like, oh.
Any idea why the Imperials were so interested? I mean, they aren't normally going to bother a Jawa sandcrawler. Way below them.
And he looks around at some of the larger crates. It's like, oh. They didn't find it.
They didn't find what?
Turns out there's a proton torpedo launcher on board.
A what now?
For like a ship?
Yes, a ship version of a ship proton torpedo launcher.
What the hell were Jawas doing with a proton torpedo launcher?
And they've not found it.
Scavenged it off it. An Imperial ship crashed.
And they've not found it.
That means we can find it.
Yes.
Yeah, it does. And
And
sell
there
it.
should be a crate behind near it, and he gives you the serial number. That should have 8 proton torpedoes in it.
Thank goodness those didn't blow up.
Yeah.
Oh, if those blew up, there would be no sandcrawler.
Right. So, gentlemen, we are definitely
I think we need to
stealing
do
those,
some
right?
more perception checks here.
Yeah.
Yes, and because he gave you the serial number that you're supposed to look for, it's only going to be 2 purple.
Sweet.
I'm gonna be vigilant. I'm gonna actually start looking around outside now, knowing now what they were expecting to find. I'm gonna go do vigilance.
I still failed.
Yeah.
So what do I need to go look outside?
If you're doing vigilance, 3 purple.
3 purple. All right, because I'm going outside and looking around and making sure we're not getting a.
Question for
There
you,
we go.
Brian. He's got success, but question for you, Brian. Being a professional
Yeah.
thief that I am, can I use skullduggery when looking for things instead of perception? If I'm looking around in like for
Actually,
a crate.
yes, you can use Skullduggery.
Yes, come on, I've got a nice roll in that. And it's just 2 purple, you said, eh? Let's go.
Oh, look at
There we
all those
go.
advantages.
There you go.
Nice. Yes, you do find the crate. And it's still intact.
Nice.
And did you say with 8 torpedoes as well?
8 torpedoes.
Oh, this is going to
Now-
look nice on the ship, boys.
Our only
And-
challenge is getting this
Does it have an
proton
autoloader with
torpedo
it?
launcher to our
With 4
ship.
advantages, does it have an autoloader with it?
No, it doesn't.
Oh,
But with those 4 advantages, you notice out of the corner of your eye, there's something that has a tarp.
pull the top off.
It's a land speeder.
Hey!
Oh, boys!
And it has not been damaged.
So we can load these things up. Are these anti-grav cargo, or is this going to be?
Yes, they are
hefting?
anti-grav cargo.
Should we just use the crate and the crate just tows behind the speeder?
It just goes onto the or goes onto the loader. Yeah, there we go.
Boys.
We're not
Now,
gonna-
now
Nice.
a speeder will take 2 human size plus a Jawa, right?
Depends on the type.
This one will actually
There's
take
4
4
6 of us.
human-sized people.
Oh, there is, yeah, there's the 2 droids too.
The 2 droids can actually be attached to the back.
So what did you say, Brian? 4 human sized people.
Yes.
So how many are we? We're
3
We're
plus
3 and 2 droids.
a protocol droid, which can take a seat,
so we can all get on that speeder.
and then put the astromech into the droid pod,
And the Jawa.
Yeah.
Into the
and put the Jawa on the other side. Nope.
yeah.
Hanging off the wheels at the bottom. No, let me in.
Nice. That's a good score.
That is a good score, boys. We got a speeder, a proton torpedo launcher, and 8 torpedoes for the ship.
Suggest we bring it in
Let's
after
get on
dark.
that. Yeah, let's bring that in after
Yeah.
dark. And the sneakiest.
So we need to move this away from where we're at.
Yeah, right. So Brian, I
Yeah.
want to know about the sneakiest back, like alleyest way back into that settlement. And again, would I be asking for skullduggery to try and find that?
Well,
Yeah,
surely what we
definitely,
can probably do is hide this somewhere and then just come and pick it up with our ship,
Right.
There is
Aye.
that.
rather than trying to smuggle a proton torpedo launcher
Into town.
into town.
Right. Aye. Okay. That's what I'll do then, Brian. Good thinking, Dave. So I'm going to roll for skullduggery to find a good hiding place for this, somewhere between here and town. How's that, Brian?
Okay. That will be.
Yeah,
purple.
settle the land speeder down, cover it
And
in
I'm
the
going to
tarp,
upgrade
cover
one of those
everything with
purples
sand.
to a red.
Ooh.
So it's skullduggery with a red.
1 red, 2 purple.
Okay. Can I use a light
Is it
side?
worth spending any light
You
side?
can use the light
Do I
side
just
if
click
you
on
want.
it?
Yeah, just click on light side. There you
Okay. Let's go. This is to find a nice hiding place for the stuff. Come on.
Get in.
go. Not bad. Do find a hiding place. It's a bit of a tight fit, but you can actually get him in there.
Nice. So we hide these for the night. or until like the middle of the night, and then we come back out and
You
get
get
them.
a chance to.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Nice one. So we head back to the ship then. That's a good score.
Go.
I
And
remember
you make
Now
it back
we're
to the ship.
2 new friends.
Yes, you have your 2 new friends there. Nice day now.
try to get that the astromech up and running on the ship. That would probably be safer.
Yeah.
Yes.
And probably get them both hidden on the ship, not talking to people in case anybody starts asking questions.
Yeah. Now, also, if nobody's got any objections, could we do a wee half-time break?
Okay. So yeah, you guys eventually make it back to your ship, 2 droids. The astromech is easy to turn on. It's just a little switch behind a panel on its back. Yep. So you turn it on, does it's squeaky and it's booping, and
R4FU his name is.
The reason why R2D2 is always making those squeaking and beeping noises is because he couldn't say anything without cussing.
It's all censored. Everything's a swear.
exactly.
It was all bleeped out. Now go back and watch one of those movies, and with that in mind.
It's just him cursing the whole time.
Yeah, he's just cursing C-3PO out.
And the droids seem happy in their new home, Brian?
What's that?
Do the droids seem happy in their new home?
Yeah, they seem to be quite happy. It's better than being cooped up inside a Jawa sandcrawler with restraining bolts.
Yeah. So,
Do that.
are we going to just get out here with that thing that we've just found, that little quiet little thing, sneak off this planet, and then go look for another job, just to be away from the hot zone? Like, we'll get that and go. Just get away from
That
Tatooine.
might be a good idea.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I think that's a wise idea.
So that will also clue us into whether the GM wants us to do that or not.
Well,
The
you
ship
can
suddenly
easily
mysteriously crashes as we're about to take off.
Yeah. If we mysteriously
It's-
crash as
yeah.
we're taking off, we're supposed to be staying on Tatooine. We'll soon find out. Eh?
you can easily. We'll say your Mandalorian friend is here, and he easily can pilot the ship to where you stashed.
Okay. So is that the next day we're going for it?
Yeah, that would be the next day.
Okay. So let's do that then. We'll go out to the stash the next day.
Yep. And it's still there. Nobody's found it.
Nice. Let's get that loaded up onto the ship.
Yep.
Now,
Get that loaded up into the cargo bay.
question: would we have to fit that?
Yeah.
If we wanted that to be usable, would we fit it before we took off, or is that something the astromech can fit while in flight?
Some of it can be done in flight. There will be a point where you would need to land to actually give the tubes access to the outside.
Right. Okay. So we do the first part on land, but then we can take off and he can finish it.
Yeah, you could do it that way.
Should we do that, or should we? Yeah, I think we should do that so that we've got it functional as soon as possible.
Okay. I have no idea how to do any of that work.
I'm no engineer. I just steal things.
Let's see.
It's been a
Not
great
sure
first
Dave has
adventure
that
for.
skill or not.
It's been a great first adventure for me so far.
I'm gonna have to actually get max this website. This will come in. Okay. That's what it did.
Is this a repair roll?
It is a mechanics roll.
Mechanics roll. Mechanics. I have a 3 base in intellect. If that will help.
What do I have?
Maybe the band should do it.
I've got a base
With the
3
help of the
intellect
astromech
as well.
droid.
Mechanics, I've got 1 yellow, 2 green.
You got 1 yellow, 2 green. Okay, so you're higher than me.
Yeah, what have you
I've
got,
got
Astor?
3 green. Sorry, I've got 4 green.
1 yellow, 2
I'm
green
not sure
is better or worse than...
I'm assuming that's better.
It has
than
more potential because you
4
can get a
green.
triumph,
Yeah.
whereas the greens can't get a triumph.
Okay.
Some.
Can I roll with an assist from Ascoth then, maybe?
Oh, the astromech actually has 2 yellow.
Oh, so we'll just let the astromech do it then, eh?
And you want to assist him.
And I'll assist him. So R4FU can get his first job.
Okay, so that gives him that. And your skill, so it gets him that.
He's bleeping all over the place.
Okay.
There we go.
This day, he yeah, it's just he's not used to this type of shit. So yeah, the protocol droid translates for you guys that he needs at least another day or two
Okay.
that he might be able to get it.
Can he do the rest in flight though?
Yes.
Okay.
There's stuff he can do in flight.
That's the important part. Right, Mr. Mandalorian. Mr. Sadly an NPC tonight because family was more important in the game. But Mr. Max's character, we're going to get you to fly us out of here, please.
Yes, and he does.
His name, I do have on screen somewhere, I can tell you. The name of Max's character is Vaith Zyvorn. So it's Vaith's ship. Vaith is our captain. Get us out of here, Cap.
Yes. He'll be here for next time.
Yeah.
That is for sure. But we are going to is piloting skill.
I can sit in the co-pilot seat.
Yeah. And
Don't touch any buttons. That's all
pretty
we
well
ask.
takes off, no problem.
I'm watching the astromech droid do its work. As it fits the proton torpedo launcher. I want to watch it.
Yeah, that's going to be fun to play with.
So yeah.
But
so does that actually?
His little grabber claw actually has a 4th finger, and it's always up.
So now I understand that in Star Wars RPG there is ship-on-ship and flight combat, and that will be a thing. That proton torpedo launcher, won't it?
It's nasty. It's lethal. It's not a
it
good
could be
system.
quite. It's combat in this can be quite lethal.
Most people use the minis game combat for ship combat from Fantasy Flight.
What do you call that game again? My friend
X-Wing.
Johnny plays it. X-Wing, that's it.
X-Wing. Yeah.
X-Wing Commander or something, isn't it? Or is it just X-Wing?
Just X-Wing.
Yeah.
Just X-Wing for the miniature one.
I've got a friend that plays it. It's cool.
Which I do have the rules for.
See, I know me. I have stayed well away, because otherwise it would just cost me.
You spend loads of money on it, eh?
I got a bunch of stuff for it. Once a gamer, always a gamer.
Nerds.
Yeah.
With your toys.
I've just deliberately not even started because I would end up having like
second mortgage.
and then being poor and and then probably not get a chance to play it either.
So did we manage to
Just
get
have
off the planet
loads of
then,
cool-
Brian?
That's the thing.
Loads of cool toys.
Yes. Yes, you have managed to get off the planet.
Nice. So, this droid needs a day or two to finish fitting this thing. We're two boys.
Which, it'll take us a day or two to figure out what we're doing.
Yeah.
Oh, yeah.
Does our Mandalorian friend have any jobs lined up anywhere else that he wants to go to?
You can always listen out to pirate radio as well for smuggling jobs. That's a thing, right?
But he may have a potential job lined up. And a galaxy here. So I can tell you where you're going. Might be a good idea.
Narshada.
No,
If you want to put in Narshada.
no.
That's where we started in the other campaign.
It's always a fun place.
I could make it happen.
Oh, Narshadar's a shithole. It makes Tatooine look like amazing, Coruscant.
Oh, it makes Tatooine look like a paradise.
Yeah. I'm not
Let's
even a
see.
huge Star Wars nerd like some of you guys are, but I learned this in the last one. That, yeah, Narshadar's a shithole.
Where?
I'll send you a link after the game
Sweet.
for an old video. I want to be a stormtrooper.
Okay.
Here's the galaxy map. Let me take a look at it. We are in just
Oh, we
outside of.
Oh, we
us.
have a galaxy map, do we?
I've got like a million.
Oh,
I
you've
have
got-
one,
you've
I
got-
just haven't put it
okay.
in. Well, actually, this wouldn't be too hard to put in right now.
I can drop this in here. Which channel am I in? I'm in the right channel.
Oh, no.
Just let Brian add it, because then I can show it on the screen easier.
I'm just hunting it down now. Where it goes? Just look at you a sec. There. There we go. Okay. I'm just gonna get rid of this other one that is. There. Bring you
Put one
guys-
on the Discord.
Oh, there we go.
Well,
Let's see. That's the hut space.
So
There's-
Tatooine is.
There's
like down here.
Dantooine. So where's Tatooine?
That would be.
Should be just west of
R16. Yeah, R16.
R16.
Yeah.
Tatooine. This is where we
Yes.
are, yeah.
It's actually
Ah,
known
yeah.
as Geonosis Tatooine. Because they are in the
Geonosis
same
Tatooine.
system.
Okay, so that's where we are. Got ya?
Yes. And you guys will be going to. Let's say Umgo.
Umgo.
Yeah, so if you go where you are at Tatooine, you want to go to your left,
Yes, yep.
3 squares.
Yep. So we're going from here to Tatooine. Why won't it ping? Wrong button. To here. 3 squares. So how many light years, how many parsecs is that?
That is. Oh, that's just going to take Umgo right out. That. There.
Yeah.
That's where you're going. Um.
So the colours on the map, is that who controls the areas?
Yes, these are. So you guys.
So yellow is hut,
Here. The green is the hut.
the green is the hut,
The red is the Sith.
Sith,
Blue's the Republic.
Republic.
The sort of whitish stuff, that is the unknown land,
Right,
or the
okay.
unknown region.
Lawless.
The sort of purplish color is the the Enlightened Empire,
The Enlightened Empire.
and then this sort of goldish is the Outer Rim.
The Outer Rim, and that's where we are. And the Outer Rim is
Yeah.
lawless as well. Nobody really rules here. But you said the huts have more
Yeah.
influence than anyone.
Yeah, and then of course you see there's a lot of space that has not been claimed.
Yeah.
But
I see
these colors
Smuggler's
actually
Run.
correspond directly to the actually Star Wars The Old Republic MMO.
Oh, okay. I don't know it. I don't play MMOs.
It's a fun little game.
I've heard great things about it. People love it. Yeah, it's got a huge fan base. So we are here. We are this little symbol.
Yes.
Yeah, cool.
Yeah.
I love this map. So cool. So we're heading to Umgul, and that was because of something that was on the log on the ship. That was one of our captain's missions. Or they had something there.
Yeah, there's
He
something.
has a job, apparently.
Yes, he has a job.
Does he tell us what the job is, or does he just tell us, "Oh, I've got a job and we're going there"?
That's actually going to be for next.